people are always like, what keeps you celibate? You know, how can you stay celibate this long? Because girl, I can't. And I was like that too. I'm telling you, my first year, I was like, I don't know. But then God reminded me. He said, you remember every time you tried to do it on your own, and what did you end up with? You ain't end up with no ring. He said you didn't end up with nobody cuddling you. You know, it was something that was like, okay, I'm talking to you, but we not in a relationship. No more dates, because we done already socks, so I got what I needed. You know, it was so many different things that I went through. Terrible dates, because you were giving out the cookie before even becoming married. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just thinking of the bad experiences that I had when I tried to pick the man for myself, thinking of how I didn't end up with one thing that I really wanted was marriage. Like, I know in my heart that I am supposed to be a wife. Just knowing, like, after I got done with that one thing, was there somebody who then understood what I needed after? Did they understand, okay, I'm hungry, I don't feel like getting up, I'm sick, I need somebody to take care of me when I'm sick? One of my most vulnerable moments was when after I had my daughter, and like, it took me almost an hour to shower, and literally because, you know, as after birth, we're bleeding and all of that, and I had a C-section, so it was very painful even to do anything. It was painful to get in the bed, it was painful to get out the bed, and if the bed was so high, it felt more comfortable to sleep in the living room on the couch. I had to stay up all night with my daughter. It was no shift change. I needed help getting in and out the shower. He didn't help me. He was going on about his day, you know, doing what he needed to do. And I understand, but there, I know, you know, God has assured me that there are some men that see that. Where you at? Wait, let me see. There are some men out there who can see their wives, who can see their girl, who can see their partner, and this is why, what keeps me waiting, because I believe, because when I have another child for a man, he's going to be there for me. He's going to see that I need him without me having to constantly say, hey, can you help me? You know, there are men out there who is like, you know, listen, I need you to just relax and bond with your child, because you just went through something traumatic. Your body went through something traumatic. Your head, all of that went through something traumatic. So I need you to relax and bond with this child that you just made for 9 months. There are men out there who can see, who can sense, who will know, because God gives them that discernment. God communicates with them. Hey, do this for your wife. Fix her some water. Fix her something to eat. Make sure she's taken care of until and nurse her back to health. Because after having a child, I'm about to cry, y'all. Because after having a child, it's a very vulnerable time. So I said, you know what, God? I will wait on that man who, when I have his baby, he's like, let me help you. Because everybody's looking out for the baby. We got a whole herd to help take care of this baby, but it's only me to really look at you and take care of you, because I'm your helpmeet. I'm your husband. We got the foundation. This child, we will raise them up to grow up and be the best person that they can be. But after this child goes on with their life, it's gonna be me and you. So I have to make sure that you're good, because I love you, because you're my wife. You understand? This is what keeps me celibate, because I know that God has that man out there for me. Come on now. I know it. God has that man out there for me that's gonna, after we have that baby, because I'm set on that I'm going to see the day that I have a child, and that man is gonna help me to, you know, change out of that and get in the shower. He's gonna watch the baby, because let me tell you, I was taking a shower. I had the baby in the bassinet while I was in the shower. The baby was in the bassinet in the bathroom while I was taking a shower, and it took me almost 30 minutes to get those drawers down that had blood all in them and everything, because it was hurting, because Lord, it was a lot. Okay, and then to get in the shower, wash off, and then it took me about 30 minutes to get dressed, and I couldn't be in there alone, and I had to, you know, I had to take my time. Like, it took a long time to do all of that. And then the baby would sleep, but if the baby was crying, it's not like I could have hurried up and got out of the shower. And then I was new at this, and he was new too. But being new is no excuse. We're going through this together. It's not just I'm gonna get up and leave. No, we're gonna adjust to this together to see what we both need to do, because we're a team, you know. But that is not how it worked out for me. But I believe that it will work out for me like that the next time, because I'm waiting on God. And I know the longer I wait, you see those pictures where people have, like, they're waiting for something and they ask God for, you know, a bouquet of roses, but he gives you like this big massive, you know, thing of roses. I believe in that for myself. This is what keeps me waiting. This is what keeps me celibate, because I know that there's better on the other side. Because everybody always says the dating pool has pee in it, but I know that there's a kingdom man out there that God has for me. Okay, I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all another time. Leave your testimonies below. I gotta go.